Palantir is having its best week since it went public back in September. The company added about $19 billion in market value as the software maker rallied along with other tech stocks this week. Now, shares were trading for as much as $33.50 today, which is a brand new record. To be clear, I am a huge Palantir bull and want nothing more than for Palantir shares to touch the moon without any bumps along the road. But unfortunately, that's not always the way that it works out, and after any large move up, there's generally going to be a large move down. It's always a good idea to protect yourself. And in this video, I'm going to be telling you about the dangers that lie ahead for Palantir shareholders in the very near future. And we're going to be starting right now. Hey, what's going on? It's Pat from Top Ticker Trades. If this is your first time here and you want to learn how to grow your wealth through investing and trading stocks in the market, make sure you start right now by subscribing and tapping that bell so you never miss a thing. I'll see you in the video. Let's go. What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. Today we're talking about Palantir, and more specifically we're going to be discussing the dangers that lie ahead for anyone holding Palantir shares. Now there's a couple of negative catalysts. One of them I've previously made a video on about a week ago, and now we've got another one that just came out we're going to discuss. And I'm going to mention a couple of ways that you can protect yourself in case there is a significant drop in share price. That way you guys can lock in some of those profits and not have to worry so much to where you lose sleep at night. But before we get started, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to ask that you please take the time to smash that like button. Give me an early like, as it helps with the YouTube algorithm, and these videos do take a whole lot of time and effort in order to get out to you guys. Now, another thing I want to mention is if you're not part of the family already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, because we do want you to join our growing family. And you're going to get access to videos just like this one every single day. I put out valuable content to help you guys make money in the stock market on a daily basis. And it doesn't cost you a dime. All you have to do is hit that subscribe button, tap that bell so you never miss a video. But anyhow, without any further ado, let us get this party started. So in this video, I will not be going over what Palantir does or what the company is, because I'm specifically only going to be discussing the negative catalysts that are coming our way. But if you guys are interested in knowing about what Palantir is or what Palantir does, you can check out the links in the description below to some of my previous videos. I'll drop those in there. But now let's actually talk about the negative catalysts that I mentioned earlier. So the first one I'm going to discuss, and I'm just going to briefly discuss it because I just put out a video on this topic 4 days ago. I'm also going to leave a link to this video in the description below in case you guys want to check that one out. But this one's pretty straightforward. What I'm referring to here is the lockup expiration period for insiders. So 4 days ago, I published a video warning everybody that the shareholder lockup period is expiring. This is expected to take place at the end of December, and it is possible that we see some selling off before this happens, as there are sure to be a lot of shareholders that'll be expecting insiders to sell off after their expiration period. So one thing that I do want to say about this is that this isn't an event that I'm very seriously worried about. Although there's no way for us to tell exactly what's going to happen, it's likely that institutional investors will start buying the stock if, in fact, there is any kind of significant drop in the share price, which will drive the share price right back up. And that being said, I don't anticipate this stock dropping for very long. The second item that I wanted to discuss with you guys today is the fact that Citron Research actually shorted Palantir today. Now, they gave Palantir a $20 price target, and I do expect that in the short term, this will affect Palantir's share price. We've already seen that Palantir is down 5% after the news came out that Citron was shorting Palantir and giving it a $20 price target. So earlier today, Citron tweeted, "Palantir is no longer a stock, but a full casino." Additionally, Citron put out statements saying that the stock's 300% leap since its direct listing on September 30th is unsustainable, and that it expects Palantir to tumble roughly 33% to $20 by the end of the year. This initially caused a 10% drop in Palantir shares, which disrupted the strong rally that the stock was having. But as I mentioned earlier, Palantir ended up closing down only 4%, but that's not to say that we won't see a further drop when the market opens back up. So here's what I wanted to point out to you guys, and also why I mentioned the shareholder lockup expiration period. So I don't think it's a coincidence that Citron is giving the $20 price target by the end of the year. That also seems to coincide with that shareholder lockup expiration period. Now, of course, Citron doesn't know any more than the rest of us do, but here's the thing, he's probably operating under the same premise that I mentioned earlier. Short sellers basically play off of people's fear, and I would say that it's very reasonable to expect that Citron is expecting or anticipating people to start selling off as that expiration date approaches, because that only makes sense. And that would most certainly make sense to a short seller who wants to short a stock, especially in the case of Palantir, where we've got a huge rally. I mean, this was a huge move for Palantir. And anytime you see a move like this in a stock, it's always possible, and there's always that danger lurking around the corner that a short seller might hit it up. This is especially true when we see a run-up like this happen in the way that this one happened, which is very quickly, almost too fast for its own good. Now, also, the stock options for Palantir indicate that there's a strong presence of day traders, as there's a lot more options being purchased and sold on the same day. So with these circumstances taken into account, the shareholder lockup period expiring, and this ferocious move to the upside that we just saw, and also the fact that there's a strong presence of day traders, I think that, Citron Research just couldn't pass up this opportunity. I mean, this is nearly an ideal opportunity for a short seller to come in and short a stock. And if you'll notice, that's what they look for. They look for stocks that have made major moves, that they can jump in and, put some fear in the people that are holding them, and basically tear the walls down. People just get scared, and we can start selling off. So how do you protect yourself when you come across a situation like this? Well, one easy way that I've found to protect myself from in situations like this is by selling covered calls. You can sell covered calls on your position, and that allows you to take some of the profit off the table without having to necessarily give up your shares. And if the stock then goes against you, well, then you're actually making money at that point, unless the stock drops too far. Another easy way to protect yourself is simply to buy puts. But then you are, of course, spending a little bit of money on premium. Congratulations, ladies and gentlemen, you've made it to the end of the video. If you found this video helpful, I ask that you help this channel out by smashing that like button, as it motivates me to keep making videos just like this one every single day. If you're not a subscriber, you should consider subscribing, as I publish valuable content like this daily. You can do so from your screen right now, and if you want to check out more of my videos, you can click on the video that you'd like to see on your screen right now. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video.